Hello students, I am Mrs. Reema Sengupta from Std-IV English High School, Viii. This is the remote learning initiative taken by Std-IV English High School affiliated to Cbse. Today I am going to teach History for Standard 8, India after Independence, Part 3. The third feature of the Constitution was that it offered special privileges for the poorest and most disadvantaged Indians. The practice of untouchability was abolished and entry of low castes into the temples was allowed. The Constituent Assembly also recommended that a certain percentage of seats in the legislature as well as in the government jobs be reserved for members of low caste. Some people argued that some Harijan candidates did not have enough grades to enter into the prestigious Indian Administrative Services exam. To this, H.J. Khandekar replied that it was due to oppression by the high castes which had continued for so many decades that they had lost the ability to think. Along with them, the Adivasis or scheduled tribes were also granted reservations in seats and jobs. Many days were spent in deciding the distribution of powers among the center and state governments. Some members of the view that powers should be given to the provinces also so as to manage the country well, whereas some wanted it to be kept with the center. To balance these claims, three lists of subjects were provided. Union list, it had subjects such as taxes, defense and foreign affairs, which were the exclusive responsibility of the center. State list, it had education and health, which would be taken care of by the states. Concurrent list, in this, subjects such as forests and agriculture were included, which were the joint responsibility of both the center and the state. Now, the next concern was related to the language. Many members wanted to replace English language with Hindi, but some members like T.T. Krishnamachari said that if Hindi would be imposed on the South Indians, they would get separated from India. Finally, a compromise was reached in which Hindi was taken as the official language of India and English was to be used in the courts, the services and communication between one state and another. Though many people contributed in framing of the Constitution, but the most crucial role was played by the chairman of the drafting committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. It was Dr. Ambedkar under whose supervision the document was finalized. In this final speech to the Constituent Assembly, he said that political democracy had to be accompanied by economic and social democracy. According to him, the mere right of voting would not remove the inequality between rich and poor or between upper and lower caste. He even added that the new constitution would face some contradictions, such as the constitution provided equality among all and the principle of one man, one vote and one value, whereas in social life the opposite was practiced. Though problems were being solved step by step, but that does not mean that they had ended. The new question that arose was how to form states.